Hey there, people. Welcome back to Spray Love. Today I'm going to talk about a fragrance that's called Fenty Eau de Parfum. One of my friends actually bought it for herself, and she said like, "Oh, it smells awesome. It's the new me," and it's. I couldn't wait to actually smell the scent and actually get to picture it in my head, and I can't wait to smell it on her. I'm sure it smells amazing. Um, and I actually went to the store like with the firm intent of finding it and like a Sephora and spray it on and check it out and look at the dry down and do a realistic like analysis of the fragrance. And it's a pretty damn good fragrance. I can't say I can't say I hate it. It's a very very nice rose fragrance. I kind of guessed the combo that was like rose and geranium. Geranium is kind of like rose in the scent. Like the scent of geranium is reminiscent of rose, but it's got like a brighter kind of appeal. And the rose is like a jammy rose, like like a sugary jammy rose that's awesome. It really they did it well, and there's some powderiness from perhaps like a musk or something. A very nice like base like powderiness that's very very good, and there's patchouli that just gets it so sexy. It's a very sexy fragrance. It's a fragrance that is more in the feminine style of perfumery. Um, I do think that men can wear this anytime. I wouldn't wear it myself because it's not a style of perfumery that I think would fit me well that much, if it does make sense. But I think that anyone can pull this type of scent. But it's a more traditionally feminine rose scent with like the patchouli being like it's kind of a dirtiness that like mixes so well and has something very feminine with like the sugary type of rose and this patchouli dirtiness and the powderiness that it has, and it's very bright with the geranium too. Everything really mixes well together. I think there's like a citrus on top too that just adds to the whole brightness. It's a very good fragrance. I think it's a very sexy fragrance. It works so well. I think it's just a boost of confidence in itself. Very complete. It's not a fragrance that is like only one direction, like faceted, because of this like the dirtiness from the base notes is like adds so much to the fragrance. We've seen so many fragrances like for like marketed towards women that are like rosy, candied rose and whatever, and some white musk and whatever. This is that type of fragrance, but like the base is really well done, so it adds a real complexity to it, so that it doesn't just smell like girly, but very like sexy, womanly, and I think it's very good. Um, and what can I say more? It's a very very nice scent. I thought it was going to be like a lot more ambery. I thought it was perhaps going to be a gourmand or something, but it's really not. It's a rosy. It's a candied rose fragrance. The like in my collection, the one that actually gets the most the Fenty one is Rose Flash by Towerville, which is like a niche take on that kind of jammy rose. But it's a real like jammy rose with like a ton of things going on and like a beer kind of effervescent thing going on too. The Fenty is not like that. It just like has this base like patchouli and musk that adds some dirtiness, adds some actual personality to the fragrance. So yeah, but I think it's a superb release from Fenty. I think it's the only one. I've never seen any other Fenty fragrances. Perhaps I'm wrong, but it's a very solid release. I would recommend it to a lot of people out there. So yeah, tell me what you think. Spread love and spray love. Bye bye.